You ready to run?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you good?
My leg.
What happened?
Calf.
Did you stretch?
Dude, to be honest with you, I did not stretch.
Oh, we should have done some dynamic stretching in the beginning. That would have helped out a lot. It's more effective.
Well, like,
Did you do any other stretching or any warm-ups?
I basically just
Or
touched my toes and that's it.
dang, so you're doing static stretching.
Well, whatever that is.
That's better for after you work out.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, dude. So, hey, you know what? I'll show you how to do some dynamic stretching. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, please?
Let's go.
We're here?
Yeah.
Yikes, we need to talk about that. Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about the benefits of stretching, the types of stretching techniques, as well as the contraindications of stretching.
Before we get started, let's define stretching. For this video, we will be defining stretching as a type of physical activity or exercise that puts a body part in the lengthened position, which may result in improved flexibility and elasticity of the muscles. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's get into our objectives.
Well, according to the Mayo Clinic, benefits of stretching include the increase of flexibility, thus improving the range of motion by lengthening your muscles to decrease the stiffness. A decrease of risk of injuries is by predisposing the joint and the muscle of the movement and increasing the blood flow, allowing the necessary oxygen and nutrients to travel to the muscle.
So what are the stretching techniques that exist? Well, there are three main stretching techniques that are used.
Alright, so the first one is static stretching, which involves sitting, standing, or lying down for about 30 to 45 seconds. This type of stretching is best utilized after physical activity to prevent injuries, relax your muscles, and to increase mobility. Alright, so the first example is standing up, reaching for your toes for about 30 seconds. And on this side, you can see, you can do it sitting down and reaching for your toes for about 30 to 45 seconds as well. Alright, so the second example is the arm stretch. What you do is you get your right arm and you put it across your chest, and you get your left arm and you pull it towards you. And you hold it for about 30 seconds.
The second one is dynamic stretching, which involves active movements that stretch the muscles to their full range of motion. The stretching technique is best utilized before rigorous physical activity to stimulate the muscles to help improve the blood flow. Example number one, we're going to be starting off with leg swings. So for this demonstration, we're going to be on one leg, and then we're going to be swinging one leg outwards and inwards. First, we're going to be starting off slow, and then we're going to increase it by doing it largely. Good. Now, example number two, we're going to be doing arm circles. So for this, you're going to be having your arms outward, and then you're going to increase it or slowly increase it by having small ranges of motion, and then you're going to have a bigger motion with your arms. Good.
The third stretching technique is pre-contraction stretching, which involves an antagonist contraction before stretching the muscle. This primarily focuses on range of motion of the joint and is isolated from exercise, so it is usually used as its own separate activity. One example is proprioceptive muscle facilitation. To perform, lie down in a supine position, then have your partner grab your leg and slowly push it towards your face. As they are slowly pushing it towards your face, push your heel towards the ground. You should feel some resistance in your leg. After 15 to 30 seconds, relax your leg and allow your partner to push your leg slowly towards your face. This will allow you to have greater range of motion and allowing you to stretch the muscles within that area.
And if you don't have a partner, you can use a resistance band, like so. So pulling up with the resistance band and driving your heel down towards the floor, holding it for a few seconds, releasing, and that should bring your leg at a greater range of motion.
PT and PTA student questions that we received on a discussion post about contraindications to stretching. Wait, can we clarify and elaborate what a contraindication is?
Alright, so a contraindication is a clinical characteristic that a person may have that will make physical activity, or in this case, stretching, a little bit more harmful to them rather than beneficial if they didn't have the characteristic.
Oh, okay, so basically it means stretching might cause more harm than good in some situations for certain people.
Yeah.
First question that got asked online came from Peck_minor23. My knee joint is unstable when mobile. Which stretching exercises would be helpful?
Joint instability is actually one contraindication, so you should consult your physician before starting any stretching program.
Vertebra 222 inquired, I punched the wall after failing my exam and my knuckle is swollen. Would stretching help reduce it?
Inflammation is also a contraindication. When a joint or muscle is inflamed, stretching may actually tear up the fibers that are in the healing process, and also diseases that may compromise the structures and tissues involved in stretching are also contraindications.
So diseases like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoporosis, because when a person's connective tissue are weakened, stretching may cause them harm and lead to further injury. Something as simple as a bruised bicep is a contraindication of stretching.
Last question. Bony Hugs and Harmony asked, I'm experiencing a lot of pain during stretching. Should I continue until it's gone? Pain is gain, right?
Actually, excessive pain while stretching is a contraindication to stretching. Stretching may cause discomfort, but it should not cause pain. Stretching is considered a physical activity, and as such, it is best to make sure it is even appropriate for you specifically.
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and recap. In this video that we covered, which is the benefits of stretching, such as decrease of injury and the increase of flexibility, and the types of stretching techniques which are static, dynamic, and pre-contraction stretching, and the contraindications of stretching, such as the joint instability and the stretching for excessive pain.
Well, we only covered some exercises within each stretching technique, but there are many more that you could use and apply to your daily routines.
So, whether you're bending down to tie your shoes or going for a run, you're constantly using every part of your body to move and perform various activities. Thus, it's important to utilize a variety of stretching techniques to keep these body parts and muscles healthy and to be able to perform the movements in a safe manner.
We hope that you learned a thing or two and now have a better understanding of stretching. Thank you. And if you need us, you know where to find us.
Actually,
What's going on?
oh snap, bro! Like I think you should.